Before we get started, want to remind you very quickly, be sure you scan the QR code in the corner of the screen so you can keep up with all the warnings and watches that we anticipate for the rest of this evening. In Salisbury, courtesy of our live camera, you can see all the raindrops on the lens of the camera, and the storms are coming in from the west, which is why I'm showing you what's happening in Salisbury. We have a recently issued severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect for Sussex until 5:45. We have one cell that actually popped up very quickly near our station here. It's showing a little bit of circulation, but it's now making its way more so north of Lewis. But we have a secondary cell that's right here that's now beginning to move towards the Delmar area. And because it's such a fast mover right now, I want to go ahead and begin to kind of track this for you at this present time. We put it on reflectivity at this point to show you what's happening and where the cell is located. It's in the Delmar community just to the east of Mardello Springs along Highway 13. And it's moving very steadily towards the north, pretty steadily at about 30 miles per hour. And towards the northeast. So it's moving and tracking in this direction. I'm going to do this again for you. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So we're looking for Bryan Store as well as Georgetown 550, Sand Hill 557, and then it'll hit the Milton area. But you'll see that it's coming very close to the Laurel community. So what I'm going to do now, something I don't usually do, but we're going to take a look right now. This is what it looks like on radar. Let's take a look at what it looks like outside live right now in Laurel. So this is what we're seeing right now out in Laurel. The manifestation of several cumulus clouds, and we're starting to see the stacking of the cloud cover as this begins to brew. We have to see that little opening down in this area here. So we're looking for all of this massive amount of moisture to begin to churn and possibly begin to circulate in upper portions of the atmosphere. So we're going to keep a close eye on that possibility. Back to the radar we go. And you'll see this early circulation is what I'm concerned with right here, because it's moving steadily here as it marches through Delmar. It's going to march just south of Laurel and head towards Millsboro, Wood Branch, and in that area. I feel it's important for you to know where it's going because it might be close to your home. Now, this isn't the end of it. This is just the beginning, because I want to show you something here. Some additional storms are coming in right behind it, and they're showing signs of circulation at this present time as well. Now, all this pink you see is indicating we have a severe thunderstorm watch for everybody. So everybody could possibly get a storm here, but we have this certain area right here where we have the warning that's happening with this storm with 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail, and this is all propagated by this low-pressure system and the frontal boundary that we have that's swinging through here. Plain and simple, this is the mechanism, the trigger that's pulling the trigger, and so these storms are going to start firing up. And because of that, we're concerned about lightning strikes. So look, we're tracking the lightning for you today as well. You see all of these indicators right here? These are lightning strikes that have been within the last 5 minutes or so in Salisbury, Mardello Springs, as well as throughout Delmar along Highway 13 and in the Laurel area. So if you have some problems with their power outages, it's probably due to the lightning strikes that we're tracking for you right now. Also throughout this evening, we're going to be tracking the amount of rain that's going to be falling, because this storm has had a history of causing some localized flash flooding. So we're looking at heavy showers that have already hit Delmar and Salisbury. Blue, it's heavier rain there near Deal Island, but I'm showing you the track of the storm as well as the amount of rain that's pushing through. And as far as the forecast is concerned, we could see possibly up to 2 inches near Berlin, according to what we're tracking now. So we're in that risk area. We're going to stay in that risk area for the rest of this evening because that watch stays in effect until 9 o'clock. Temperatures are in the 90s. Dew point temperatures are well into the 70s. And so that's why we're concerned about what's going to be happening at 5:30. This is what the models are saying be happening at 7:30 until this all begins to clear out of the way. And we're looking for the same general pattern in the northern portions of our viewing area. So with that being the case, here's a look at what we're expecting and anticipating with your extended forecast. After we get past today, we're going to be okay. We're looking at all kinds of sunshine across the board, but tonight we stay on alert until 9 o'clock.
We definitely will, Paul. Thank